stage, we got the boss of the horses, the Pocatello Phantom, the fucking funniest man in Pocatello, Trenton Garcia!
Fucking lot to follow up, so try my best. Thank you, Chandler. That was fucking pretty cool, man. So I am Trenton. I don't know. So I'm going to start this off with a little fun fact. Did you guys know that Hitler was a vegetarian? He was. That is true. You can look it up. So it's good to know that he drew the line somewhere, right? Yeah, that's crazy. So, does anybody here know who Les Stroud is?
Oh yeah.
You know Les Stroud? Les Stroud is a fucking maniac and the coolest fucking guy on this earth, dude. Like, he had that show on the Travel Channel where he would fucking wear the Bret Michaels bandana and just go to every indigenous village, hang out for a couple days, and then do their drugs. And fucking leave. Like, that's so fucking sick. He's just like, oh yeah, I'm out here with the Abu Dhabi, and you know, we're getting real spiritual. The shaman's packing the bowl right now, and I'm about to fucking find their god. It's gonna be great. So, yeah. I think that hell is probably like a house party. You know, like everyone's like, oh, you don't want to go there. It's really bad. It's gonna be all fire and flames, and like, I think that heaven is probably a little bit worse. You know, like, I think that heaven is probably like when you meet a girl's parents for the first time. And you gotta like clench your butthole and like try not to swear. You're like, oh yes sir, fucking shake his hand. Like, I don't call anyone sir, and I fucking don't want to shake your hand. But like hell is like a house party where like good music is always playing, all your friends are there, fucking getting high, get drunk, you know. But also, like, if the 7 layers of hell are true, then it's probably like that. And they put, like, you know, like the sex offenders and, like, the fucking weirdos, like, down on the bottom where they really burn. And then we're up on the fucking first floor just chilling. So, I don't know. But, yeah, so, like, I'm so awkward that, like, I try to smile at people sometimes. Like, randomly, like, when I see people, like, and I get close to them, like, and it just does not fucking go right at all, you know? Like usually, like, you see somebody, you're like, hey, you smile at them. Like, every time I smile at somebody, they're like, fuck this guy. Like, fucking get this dude away from me. It never goes well. So, I'm trying to work on that. But, yeah. I always regret being mean to bums. Every time. Like, a couple years ago, I rolled up to the gas station, and I had my window down, and I pulled into the gas station, and this fucking dude just walks up, and he like leans right in my car, and he's like, hey there, fellow American citizen, you got a couple bucks for me? And I was like, get the fuck away from me, dude, fuck off. And then he's like, oh, alright, man, and he walks off, and I stopped, and I was like, fuck, dude, that dude was so cool. Fucking lame with me. So I got out and I bought him a beer and I gave him the rest of my cigarettes. Yeah, so that was crazy. I think that Trump is he's kind of like a Haas Yoda. I listened to him, does anyone listen to him on Theo Vaughn? You hear that one? So he was talking about Kid Rock. And like, he's like, Kid, you know. He's like, I seen Kid the other day, Bob, I call him. And we were out on the golf course. I said, Bob, do you play? He says, no, I've never played before. I said, oh, you've got to try. Bob gets up there and he does a shot, the best shot I've ever seen. I said, you'll never do that shot again. You don't know how to play. Great shot he had, though, I tell you. Great shot. But I said, you'll never beat me again, Bob. No, you won't. Like, he speaks in fucking riddles and like rhymes. It's just fucking crazy, dude. That like, what has the world fucking become? That you're like, that's my fucking man, dude. The guy with the fucking shitty spray tan and the fucking bad toupee. That man's got fucking hundreds of millions of dollars and he can't even fix his fucking hair. It's nuts. But like, I don't know. I think that Kamala sucks too. Like, Kamala is fake ghetto, right? So Kamala reminds me of a friend's mom that I have, and she's always like, she's like fake ghetto, right? Like she's a social worker, she's like fucking professional, but like every time I talk to her, she's all like, fucking shit, you know me, I'm from the fucking streets, I'll tell that bitch if she touches my man, I'll fuck her up. And it's like, chill the fuck out, like you're fucking a social worker, like you tell people about their problems, like you're not this person, what are you doing? So, they both suck, and I don't care. Yeah. So anyways, he mentioned the hosses. I don't know if anyone's heard this, but I've become fascinated with a certain type of person, and that is a hoss. A hoss is a person who talks in all caps. A hoss is a person who fantasizes about killing a burglar. Is somebody who says shit like, well, he's alright for a black fella. A hoss is somebody who, like, anytime he sees, like, a compact car, he's like, oh, fucking run that over with my truck. Like, hoss is somebody who brings his trailer to work, like his, like, camper, and he has no intentions of going camping. He's just, like, secretly been like, look at all my shit. He always has his snowmobile loaded up or his motorcycle just to be like, look at all my fucking shit. And it's just fucking insane. But I'm fascinated by him, you know, and I plan to study them more. So, yeah. Does anyone know the origin of the word woke? It used to be cool black guy slang. And now it is racial hate speech for hosses. How did they fucking ruin that? I'm not sure. I think that like alcoholics are fucking suck. Like sober alcoholics, right? Like the ones that like talk down on people who are drug addicts. They're like, I've never used fucking fentanyl or heroin. They're like, I just fucking got really drunk, pissed my pants, and beat up everybody's dad at kid's birthday party. It's fucking insane, dude, but like, you know, whatever. I think that Jesus was the first schizophrenic. I mean, nobody knows it. Like, the second coming could be happening right now, but we just don't know because he's in a psych ward somewhere. Like, fucking, I'm telling you guys, my dad runs everything, and I can do everything. We'll never know, because we have straight jackets now and fucking bipolar medicine, so whatever. Yeah, so I'm sick of corporate panhandling. And what I mean by that is every time you go and buy something now, they're like, you want to round up your change and donate it to whatever the fuck we want it for? I think that's fucked up. Like, the other day, Taco Bell scammed me out of $1.38, and I'm still fucking mad about it. So, they're like, you want sour cream on that? And I was like, doesn't it come with sour cream? They're like, I don't know, you fucking find out. So you just say yes, and we'll fucking bill you for it. So they did that, and I'm mad, dude. Like, fucking, I don't care about your foundation, you know? Like, fucking, like, they're not gonna get it anyways, you know? It's all just a big scam, and then just have to fuck you. So, whatever, but, so imagine if the pro-life people started caring about sperm as much as they care about abortions, and they're like, they're protesting outside of every teenage boy's room. Leave that thing alone, it's murder! Those are children! We want them. So, it's kind of weird. So, I am originally from San Diego. And, yeah, so like my parents are modern day pioneers. They packed up the wagon. And they headed out west in search of depression and missed opportunities for their only son. But it it was funny when we came up here for the first time. We were going through Salt Lake, and they kept talking about the Mormons. They're like, "Oh, the Mormons are up here." Mormons, and I was like, "What the fuck is Mormons?" And they just told me they're like a religious group, but I thought that they were the Amish. So the whole time we were in Salt Lake, and then we got up to here, I was looking for fucking horses and buggies and fucking, you know, people with the no mustache and shit like that, fucking milking cows and churning butter. But I never found them, but I wish that I did. So, yeah. Oh, so I met a guy not so long ago that he makes homemade milk. And he's like a really smelly hippie though. Like when I met him, he had like 2 different flip-flops on and was obviously not a fan of deodorant. And the whole time he's telling me about his like breakthrough and like homemade milk and how great it is and organic, the only thing that I could think about, and I had to really fight not to tell him this, was like at the end of his speech about the milk and everything, I just wanted to tell him like, I think that you should start making your own deodorant. And, I didn't though, so I'm turning a new leaf, you know, so that's about it. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna leave it there, you know. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Trenton Garcia, everybody!